Welcome to videos on fly fishing. Well, this is the Thunder Creek streamer in white and pink. This is tied on a hook, Partridge 6 saltwater shrimp. There is the label. And some other materials. I use this fluorescent red thread from Simplify 8.0. You can use thinner if you want. And I'm using this pearl I don't know where I bought it, but that's how it looks. Braid. There you have it. And some white bucktail and a pink one, hot pink. And I'm gonna use, I will not put the cap on. I'm using this ice, flat hollow lure ice from Stonefoe, 3.5 millimeter. I use the flat ice because I think the 3D ice builds too much, so I don't want that. I want the fly to look as slender as possible. Yeah, and in the middle I use this pearl web from Flyfishing Dungeon. You see there is a flash in the middle there. Well, that's all materials in this fly, and I'm gonna advise you to look to this video, and I'll show you how to tie it. Well, start with the tying then. I start with putting on my thread. I use this fluorescent red from Simplify. I start with winding backwards. And now I'm gonna put in my braid. It's a bit broad, but I think it's okay. Just start with attaching it. Tie up the stumps, wind forward about there. You want the braid to end. Tighten up a little bit, wind forwards. You can also use the rotation of your vise, of course. That will be very nice, like that. This is a peak rotation vise. For everyone who's wondering what kind of vise I'm tying on today, peak rotation vise. I don't know the brand number for it, but you can look it up on Google or on Peak's homepage. Well, now I added on some braid. This is pearl braid. I told that in the start of the video. Now I'm gonna put on some flash. I take this pearl web from Flyfishing Dungeon, take out some strands here, snip it off, put it aside, and I measure how long I want it, about this long. Snip off the end and taper it a little bit. Try to taper it like that. There's some loose, and wind it on and double it over and just tighten it. Well, now I'm gonna put on the underside, and I use this dirty old bucktail I have. It's not been washed. It smells like bad feet. But you don't notice that because you're on the video. So take out the short ones. Use my Stonefoe Petit comb it out. Just taper it with the put on the longest hairs. Take it out. This here is gonna wind on with the stubs inside. So I'm gonna show you. This is how long I want the body to be, and I put on some extra because I'm gonna reverse tie it, snip off, change hands. Try now to tie down the stubs as good as you can. That will save you later. Try to make it stay on top. Tie down. This thread is pretty strong, so will stay always. And try I just use my scissors and snip off. This it will not be looking so nice. Well, snip off the stubs like that and just carry on. Tie it on, and I'm going to use my liquid fusion instead of super glue. I'm also allergic to super glues and other kinds of glues, so like that. Distribute it a little bit. Sorry about my bad English, but I hope it's getting there. Now I'm gonna change the vise this manner, and I take the top one. It's gonna be pink, hot pink. Take out the clump and do the same there. Measure out, but now I'm gonna measure it all the way. Take out the longest one. It's not so, it don't have to be as a broomstick, so you can't be tapered. So just measure out and see how long you want it. And I'm gonna snip it off there. Do as on the other side, on the underside. Just try to distribute it to make it go just around. Should have done that on the other side as well, but I think that will be okay. Snip off the stubs. And I'm gonna attach some liquid fusion on this one too. After I have snipped off the stubs, now I've done that, so I just put on a little dab. This cures not completely at once, so I have some time to finish the work. Oh, that was a lot. Just try to just make it on my handkerchief here. It's my vice. So, well, you can think of, she will not be so very nice to me when I got home. Well, now you take the top piece, you have to wind it back where you want the head to end. Distribute it a little bit and try some loose wrappings here. Make it go half the way around and tighten it, and turn the vise upside down and continue on the other underside. Sorry. Try to distribute the hairs. Just take like that. Now you can see if you have got some white hairs over the pink one. That's not. This looking pretty good. I got some glue on my fingers. It's not toxic, so it's okay. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about a thing. Now I tighten this little baby. Like that. You can use a push tool for this, but I like to use my fingers because I feel I have a more control then. Especially when it's due to distribute the white and the pink, so it covers. It's not some blind spots here. Well, you see I placed a little belt of fluorescent red thread. It will act as gills. Now I'm gonna take my whip finisher. Where did I put this little sucker? There it is. Here we have it. Just make some whip finish here. Whoa. Ah, yeah. There. Okay. It's not so perfect, but who cares? It's a fishing fly. But I thought I'm very happy about it. It looks very nice. Now I'm gonna put on the ice, and I'm gonna use this kind of ice, hollow lure ice from Stonefall. It's size 3.5 millimeter. It's not open yet, so I have to use my scissors, or maybe just put on. The glue on this bag is immense, so I just throw it away. I don't want it. Now I use my bobbin needle, or what you call it, this needle, to poke out some ice from the board. It sticks very good to the board, this ice. And I take some I take some Loctite 60 seconds super glue. I'm not allergic to that because that's gel. We'll double that. And I'm gonna place my eye just on top of it. That's the one side. I'll take the other side. I'm gonna pick out another eye from the board. Like that. A little too much glue on this. That's okay. Now we're gonna sit on the vise for a little bit to make this cure a little bit more. So we have to wait. Well, sorry. I took some push-ups while I'm waiting this fly to cure. Now I'm gonna take and cover all this with a Gorilla Glue clear. This is very strong and will make the fly very durable, and it's completely clear. The way I'm gonna do that, and just place a little dab on top. Sorry about my breath. I'm getting old. Now I distribute it with my needle like that. Have some time on it because it cures not right away. Takes some hours. And I have a drying wheel on my desk, so I just put the fly on there afterwards. Maybe have the first one I tied is a little bit more cured, so I can show you. So I have to see. Try not to get some air bubbles here, and also try not to get too much on. This glue is gonna be rubberized, very strong. In fact, I glued my sink with it, and it stays very strong. This glue is used for gluing aquariums and so on. So I'm very happy with it. It was a nice tip from a fellow tire. I don't know if I can pronounce his name, but Paul Managaham or something. He's a nice bloke from England. I think he's from England. Yes, very nice. He has the same allergies as I have, so well, it's also very useful to hear a tip from a guy like him. I also play this YouTube channel on my front page on my YouTube channel, so you can look at his videos. Very nice. He's tying mostly perch, sander and pipeflies, I think. So even if I don't know what sander is, I know it's a fish. You see now it's dripping, but now I'm gonna put this on the drying board, and it's gonna spin and gonna distribute totally nice. And I'm gonna see if I have one is more clear. Oh, wait a bit. Well, here's another one. You see now I put this in the drying wheel. I can see now that it needs some more Gorilla Glue, but that's very nice to take on. But you see, you can see that the glue has distributed all over, but I had too little on, so I just put on some more. Just use it like that. Just a little dab on my needle now, because I don't want so much. Now it will be too much. You see now it's getting more and more cured. It's not so drippy after some minutes. So I just put that on the drying wheel and let it stay there for now. Well, now the fly is cured a little bit. You can see the Gorilla Glue has distributed around the head. Maybe it needs a little more coating, but I don't think so. This is a very nice fly, so it's very worth to have in your box. And I would add it's tied of few materials. It's a fast tie. It fishes like nothing else. So that's all I had, and thank you all for watching my video. And please subscribe to my channel. I will try to post 2 videos every week, Wednesday and Sunday. So thank you all for watching, and bye bye.